Okay, so I printed a few different versions of these straps. I um, I printed this one, which is the original file, and of course, if you've seen the file, you know that it has different heights. Where the main back portion of the strap and in between each of these is 1 millimeter actually, and then each of these portions here where you connect the face mask is 2 millimeters, which of course makes it very hard to do any kind of stacking. So I was just curious to see what we could do for stacking. Now, I think the primary reason why it's so thin in most of this strap is for bending. It's very easily bendable. It works very well. And maybe also for comfort. I don't really know, having not tested these out before. This printed very well, no problems with this. So I did then take the same file in Fusion, and this is the exact same piece, but I filled in all the gaps. So if you can see here, um, there's no gaps on this one where there were gaps in the other one. So um, I wanted to see what would happen if I did that and if that would allow me to do stacking. So there's a difference in the flexibility a little bit, and I don't know how that impacts its ability to be used. I don't have masks here to use it with, and I don't know what that will do, but it's worth trying. I have the files. Anybody can test them out if they want to. So this is the original here. You can see the flexibility of it, and this is my newer version here, and you can feel it's got more tension to it. I mean, it is able to be flexed. I can still bend it all the way down. It's a little hard to show that resistance in the video, but it is definitely resisting flexing more. But I mean, I can push it against my head just fine. It does work. It's not uncomfortable to do that. I mean, I know it goes in the back of the head. I'm just showing you so you can see here how it does fit just fine. So I don't know how that would affect things. Now, of course, it's also going to have some tension pulling out like this. So that's going to pull against the masks, and what kind of effect that would have, again, I don't really know much about that. So I also took that same file and I did stack it 4 times. 4 times, yeah, this is a 4 stack here. And it printed just fine. I haven't tried taking them apart yet, so this is kind of a live disassembly here to see how easy it is to get them apart. So let's see here if I can get in between and read them a little bit here. So I got the putty knife in between, and I'm just able to pry them up. Once I got that done, I can just pull it apart. So now this is the underside, the piece that was attached to the other one. You can see here that the quality is not great there. So I mean, I don't know that you'd necessarily want that against your head. It doesn't feel terrible. Running my fingers over it. Again, I don't know. This is as crucial. It's not against your forehead like the other one was. It's hard to say how that would feel. Let's go ahead and separate another one here and see what kind of effect we have. It's not any harder to separate than the shields, where if anything, it's easier to do for sure. But now you can see in this one, that one was in the middle of the pile. I had that material on both sides here. So it doesn't really matter which side goes on the head. I'm going to get some of that material. So the thicker one is able to be stacked, and the stacks do come apart. I just don't know what the impact of that is and if it's worth doing or not. So I'll send this off to you in a minute here, and we can talk about it maybe tomorrow, what we want to do moving forward with these, if it's worth trying a thicker one, if it's worth stacking it all, or if we just want to print flat out. And we'll go from there. So thanks, and talk to you soon.